saying but Allah, because that's what Spanish people tell us. That was one of the subjects in one of my debates. I'm Muslim, well, that was how didn't get it. Everything my mom says, it's a phrase that I think everyone needs to have in their life. It's sunny out today. Anyways, so today is a sit-down video. I just wanted to do this between the two blogs, travel blogs meeting. I think I already posted the Copenhagen one. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm currently in Copenhagen. I'm leaving in 2 or 3 days, which I'm really sad about because I really enjoy my time in here, but it's gonna be really hectic because I'm leaving and then I get home and then I leave again. We're going to Morocco, but you will see that in another vlog, the next one inshallah. So I just wanted to do this just in the middle, so I don't know, something different. So I asked you guys to ask me questions in my story the other day, so that's what we are going to be answering today. So these videos I always start with the simple ones just to get it out of the way. So my name is Niima.elhajd, 19. I'm gonna be 20 this year inshallah, and I'm from Spain. I was born in Spain and raised in there, but my parents are from Morocco because one of the questions someone asked me, how long have I been in Spain? I was born and raised there. My parents moved there 2 years before having us, and I'm saying haven't because I have a twin brother and I have 2 older sisters. One of them is living in here, which I'm staying with her, and then the other one just moved to Morocco, which you know her, she's the older one. I think you guys saw her, but yeah. So one of the questions that I get a lot, I have a completely separate video about this, but it's about the hijab, and someone asked me how old I was when I put it on. So it was my first year of high school. No, it was my first year of middle school, and I was 12, 13, I think, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it was my first year, and one of the reasons that led me to put it on, I think it was because I was starting in a new high school. No one knew me, so I was like, new school, new me. So I took the opportunity because it's really hard to put it around the people that you already know, which at the end I knew people because the high school was like the 2 options that the school gave us, but it wasn't a struggle. Besides, I was the only one with the hijab in school, so people paid a lot of attention to me, but I actually didn't care about it. But I don't know how to explain it, but I'm saying but a lot. Stop it. Anyways, people, I think from that age I started to develop this personality that I don't care about what people think about me. But at that time it was a little bit hard, but still I was like, what is the difference between you and me? I have a class in my head, because that's what Spanish people tell us. So yeah, you just have like to think what they're thinking about and put it to yourself, because I give the hijab the significance that it has, because I'm the one practicing the religion, but they don't know nothing, so why care? Anyways, another of the questions is, how do you do to have your own style? So I think I talked in my last Q&A about like fashion and all of that. But having your own style and dressing more modestly, it's actually pretty hard, and more in this years, the last ones, because everything that is long has a open bag, everything that's long sleeve have a cutout, so it is a struggle. But I think like throughout the years of my hijabi years, my style have developed, and till now I still have to change some things, but time goes. But I don't know, just wear whatever you feel comfortable with. Like when I started to put my hijab on, I grew up with sisters, so I think that helped a lot because they are already embracing their style, so I didn't feel that pressure that everyone is gonna look at me because they are already doing it. So, and they were treated as someone wants to be treated, you know. So I don't know, dresses, when I started wearing dresses, I didn't give it much of a thought, but like I said, at that age I started to develop this I don't care personality. So yeah, and then now I love wearing skirts, I think, but not all skirts. I have one skirt, it's my favorite. I lost it before coming to Copenhagen, and I was literally crying about it because I love the skirt. And my mom called me the other day and she was like, I found it. And I was like, gosh, you just saved my life. And that skirt, I actually get asked a lot, where is it from, in my TikTok. If you guys want to follow me, I will put my username down. It was my mom's when she was young, so I don't know where is it from, but I love it. Like one day my mom gave it to me, I put it on, I was like, gosh, this is gonna be my personality for the rest of my life. But I love it, it goes with everything. Some people think it's a dress, but it's not a dress. I actually have a dress that's like, that ends like the same way, but it's not that. They are completely different. This is the last question that someone asked me, but I'm gonna jump to that just because I'm talking about it. But someone asked me for advice, so we don't care about what people tell us or people say about us. So as I said, since I put my hijab on, I think that feeling grew up on me, but I think because it comes with it. I mean, if you put something that it's showing to the society that you're different from them, you need that quality. I think I've always like didn't care much, but I used to care a lot through one time of my life. I would like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna think about me? And I think in high school too, like even though I was trying to develop that I don't care personality, I cared a bit because again, it's high school, it's middle school. We are young people. So at some points, the opinion of others really stood up to me, but at some other point I was like, I don't care. Like, why should I care? But I think the first thing you need to do is like know who you are. And I know it sounds really easy, but it's really hard. And it's really hard to find who you are, because I'm still struggling with it. Like sometimes I'm sitting and I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I? Who? And I think one day it clicked to me in high school, because we were talking, you know, the basics. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? Blah, blah, blah. And at some point, I didn't find the answer. And if you think about it, those are like simple questions. Like what you ask someone just meeting them, you know, like, hi, you want to be friends? Yes, yes. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? And I was really lost. I was like, something is not clicking in here. Like something's wrong. But as I said, I grew up with my two older sisters, and I had them always as my image to look up to. So at some point, I really lived with their personality. This is gonna sound so bad, but kids learn by imitation. That was one of the subjects in one of my debates a few years ago, but it's true. We reflect what we learned as a kids. So I had them always as my learners, like my teachers. So I looked up to them a lot. So I think I started to not care about what people said when I started to develop my own thoughts, my own personality, if you want to say like that. I started knowing what I like and what I don't. So I think when you find yourself and you know who you are, it's when you stop caring about what other people say. I'm not saying that you're not gonna get hurt about what people say, because for sure you're gonna do. I mean, we are human beings. There's nothing you can do about it. But you will stop caring a little more. So that's okay. Do you believe in the forgive? Like, if I believe in forgiving people and second opportunities. So this is actually, oh my gosh, it's a really hard topic. I do believe in second opportunities, and I do feel like we need to forgive people. But if I talk about it from my point of view, when I was a child, when I was a kid, once I heard that in my religion, I'm Muslim, for those who didn't get it point. Anyways, in my beliefs, if you want to say it like that, forgiveness is key. So, if you forgive someone, even, I don't know, the worst, you could have done the worst to you. If you forgive them, it's like, it's peace in mind, because you don't have this, how do you call this? Sorry guys, talking languages is not fun. Well, it is, but not in these situations, because I want to say a word but I don't find it in none of the languages that I know. Nothing. Anyways, I do believe in forgiveness, and I do believe in second opportunities, and I think it is the best thing that could ever exist. Sometimes it's really hard to give them because they hurt you really bad, and you're like, no, sorry, I don't. But I think you can forgive them and at the same time not be with them, because that happened to me. A lot of friendships, they put me through a tough time, and I forgave them, but I'm not with them anymore. Yeah, I forgive you, but you made me go through a hard time, so I'm not gonna be with you anymore. And that's it. Forgiveness, and then maybe hi, bye, hello, what are you doing? Maybe just tiny conversations. You're not gonna die to ask someone how they are you? No. So yeah, and that's actually a good question, because some people don't. Some people they take those. See, there's rencor. I don't know how to say rencor in English. Anyways, I will put it in the screen. One of it's not a question, but someone said, it is a question. What are the things that I'm doing to find myself? So, as I told you guys, I'm still finding myself. I think you never stop finding yourself, because we grew up, we change. So you're never gonna know 100% who you are, because that's what we are, humans, again. But regarding the question, I think traveling, it's one of the things. So as you guys saw, I really traveled this year. Not much, but I did. Like, at Christmas time, I came to Copenhagen. Then a week through Ramadan, I went to Morocco. Then I went a lot to Valencia, Algeria to visit family. So I was all over the place. And I think traveling, but like traveling with family, it's not the same as traveling by yourself. And by yourself, I mean, for example, in Christmas time when we came here, I came with my aunt and my twin brother. And as I said, my sister is the one living here, so we are staying with her. So I think going out by myself and doing the things that I like by myself, because I'm a really shy person, and outside, if you understand, like, it's not social anxiety, but it could be. I mean, I don't like talking to the waitress. It's a nightmare. I hate asking for the bill. It's a nightmare. But when you're alone, you have to do it, because if you don't do it, who's gonna do it? You know? So that's what I do. I put myself through things that I know that I normally, when I'm with someone, I wouldn't do. So that's why I go out by myself. I go to museums. I asked for everything that I need. If I need something, I go ask for it. So yeah, I think doing things by yourself and understanding what you like and what you don't is what makes someone find themselves and learn more about themselves. So yeah, do more things by yourself. Take yourself on self dates. You don't have to do everything with people. I mean, at the end of the day, who is with you? See? Gotcha. But yeah, I think that's one of the keys. And another thing, writing. I don't know, writing has been something that I've been done since I was a kid, but not much. And now everyone is talking about, oh my gosh, journaling is the best thing that could ever happen to you. It's actually a fact, but not in that dramatic way. I think writing and putting everything that you feel outside, because you can see what you have written and understand what you were feeling at that moment. And I'm a quiet person. I'm not much of a talker when it comes to my own feelings. So writing has helped a lot with that, because I prefer writing it than talking it with someone. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's not. I don't know. How do you feel in these moments? So I just talked about, guys, I don't like talking about feelings, and now you're asking me how I feel. Suspicious. Anyways, how am I feeling right now? I'm tired because I cannot sleep. Like, since we came here, it's been impossible to sleep. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm actually, like, I can live with the tiredness that I have. Then I feel anxious and sad and happy at the same time. Sad because I'm leaving and I don't want to leave, because we planned to leave in a little bit. We planned leaving a little bit. Again, languages. We planned on leaving a little bit more later than we have planned now. So I think that made me sad, because I love Copenhagen. I want to stay here my whole life. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, plans change, plans don't. But we are leaving and then we're going to Morocco. So I think that's why I'm sad and happy at the same time. And then I'm having mixed feelings, because not a very long time ago, I'm not gonna get in deep with it, because as I said, I don't like talking about my things. But something happened and I had a new feeling about it, and it's like a feeling that I've never had before. So Like, it's a feeling that I've never experienced before. So it had me really thinking about everything, actually. But yeah. Anyways, new feeling. I didn't know how to act with it because it was new. Everything was new. I was like, oh my gosh, what do we do now? Like, what is this I'm feeling? But I think I got through it, and then I put my mind into it, because I usually talk a lot about that subject, but you don't know what you feel about it till it happens to you, you know? So it happened, and you actually see the importance. Does importance exist in English? I don't know. But the importance that it has on your life in general. So yeah, I think that was scary, and I don't know, new, if you can call it like that, because I've never felt that. But yeah, that is that. Next, oh my gosh, what are your plans right now? So my plans right now, as I said in the first of the video, I'm going to Spain. I'm going back to Spain. Then when I'm in Spain, I'm just gonna say hi to Spain and then leave again. But we are going to Morocco, inshallah. And then, but when you mean plans, I think you mean like future plans. So as I said, last year I was finishing high school. Sadly, I didn't got to finish it. I still have some subjects to do, but I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm gonna study, I think it's called top up in English, about software, yeah. So happy to start something new, because I love change, but I don't love dramatic change. So yeah, but at the same time, I don't like getting used to things. So that's my plan for now. Do you prefer to be alone or be with someone that doesn't do much? So, like, estar sola o mal acompañada? I don't know how you say it in English, but Spanish people actually say this a lot, like, mejor estar sola que mal acompañada. And meaning that it's like, it's better for you to be alone than be surrounded by people that do you bad. I don't know. And I think that's a fact. So personally, my friend group is really small. Small meaning I just have like 2 or 3 friends and my sisters, because as I said, I have this thing with my sisters that we are like friends, so we are inseparable. But the few friends that I have, the relationship I have with them, and I'm saying relationship because I think people need to start treating friendship as a relationship, because friendship and relationship may or may not be totally different things, but I think they need to be treated the same. I think I prefer to be alone than be with someone that. And as I said, I think not loneliness, but like being alone, sometimes it's what we all need. And I think we need to stop making it seem like a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. What is like a phrase or something that has marked you in your life? Oh, well, it's so funny, but like, it's not funny. Like, I think it is something that okay, so one day I was shopping with my mom, and I always tell my mom I want things, but like, I don't mean I want them, but that's what my mom thinks. So one day she told me, هل كل ما اشتهيت اشتريت? I think it was like that, but I will put the translation in the thing that I tried to say to you guys in the screen. And what this means is everything you wanted, like, is everything you want, you buy it. And I don't like, since she told me that I don't use it only when I'm shopping, I think I use it in everything, because we always want stuff, and not only materialistic stuff. We want things for ourselves, we want things from other people to ourselves. So I always say that in my mind, and like I see it in another point of view. So I think that really helped me a lot, because you see like the two point of views. Like, I don't need to have this to be happy, because sometimes people like say that they need some one exact thing to make them feel happy, or to make them feel some kind of way, or if I don't have this, I'm never gonna be happy, or if I don't have this, I'm never gonna do anything. Why do you need that thing? You know, like, ask yourself that. Why do you need it? So yeah, I think it's really funny, because she told me that in a completely opposite form in how I'm using it now. But I do use it when I'm shopping too. Like, I go somewhere and I see something and I'm like, that would be good. Like, having that would be great. But then I think, do I really need it? Like, do I really need it? And lately I'm having a little bit, not trouble, but I'm trying to minimalize my style. So I'm trying to be really picky about what I buy. So yeah, it's really funny how she told me that in a completely opposite situation, and I'm using it as a quote of living. But yeah, but beside that, everything my mom says, it's a phrase that I think everyone needs to have in their life, and that's why I love her. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below what you want to see next time, and see you soon in Morocco, in the other corner of the world. So yeah.